Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. So let us resume our gameplay and alright, the previous video we got to meet with a lot of characters, few of them which are probably our ally, yeah, and one of them is neutral, while another person who I was not really expecting came out in the end, which was Europa, and she is the collaborator. So that's interesting. Let's see what she has to say after this, and you know, like why is she helping us out, why is she betraying Zeus, these things I'm sure she'll explain. We'll see. Okay. Hoot. Are they conversing with each other? Yeah, oh my god. Oh, it's nice to see you getting along so well with Minerva, Fo. Is this the first bird friend you've ever made? Just try not to jump on her too much. Hoot. Oh? So that mechanical owl is a terminal for Athena, huh? There you go. And here I thought it was some kind of weapon or something. Now I kind of saw previously and checked it out. Minerva is, like, you know, the equivalent, the Greek equivalent of Athena. So yeah, like that was not like a surprise, but yeah, it's like, so I'm guessing this is Athena. Like this is her actual mechanical body. Let me check. Mechanical owl's a terminal. There you go. So okay, I mean, it was that owl who made the sound that let us escape from the gods that one time, right? Yes, you could say it's also a weapon. Oh, it's part of the authority Athena left behind. Oh, left behind. Okay, so she's not here anymore, I'm guessing. Okay, this is probably just the terminal that they said, like it's not her actual. Okay. At this point, it is simply a terminal with no knowledge of its godly nature, yeah. But it was still able to interfere with the god-made ley line by synchronizing with Prometheus Hephaestus. Now that you mention it, there's something about that owl that reminds me of Paris' Apollo terminal, the one that helped us in Atlantis. Oh, really? Maybe there's something all the coexistence faction gods terminals have in common? But wait a minute. Like Apollo could talk, but I guess I don't know. Anyways, they're definitely both cute. Yes, I think so too. Now then, Chaldeans, God Destroyer Alliance members, I must apologize for keeping my identity secret all this time. Even though we have put our fates in each other's hands, I regret that I did not even show you my face until now. Well, I feel like she didn't have any choice. And if that weren't bad enough, I even put your lives in danger the last time we met. Please pay no mind. Now that we know you were actually something of a spy, we cannot blame you for trying to maintain your cover. If anything, I must applaud you for managing to do so in the face of an omnipotent god. True. We wouldn't be alive now if it weren't for that owl. So if anything, I'm grateful to you. Me too. Back when we first came face to face with the gods, I don't think we could have survived that owl if that owl hadn't intervened. Oh yeah, they would have chewed us up like soggy udon. You definitely save us. It's alright, Lady Europa. Please hold your head high. Alright, so I'm guessing Macarius and Adele also did not know that it was Europa. Like, no one knew who the collaborator was, and now we got to know. Yeah, the alliance would have fallen apart some time ago if you hadn't helped us. Don't worry, we know you're not like Zeus, and we don't hold a grudge against you. Thank you, everyone. It may not be my place to say anything since I didn't experience the tragedy of the Olympia Machia for myself. But even despite that, I could not bear to simply remain on the sidelines any longer. Hoot. Thank you, Minerva. I am Europa, a heroic spirit of proper human history. Wait. Oh, really? So she was summoned here? Though the Lord Zeus of the Lostbelt may care for me, he is not the Lord Zeus I knew from proper human history. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, obviously. He rejected his duty to entrust the fate of this world to humanity and decided to rule everything himself. I find this to be a clear sign that he thinks humans are weak, weak and incapable of fending for themselves. As you surely know, Lady Europa, all of Europe is said to be named after you. Yeah. In proper human history, Zeus fell in love with you and chose you to serve as queen. You eventually went on to give birth to the founding kings of many other dynasties. I suspect that as the progenitor of all of Europe, you feel a duty to watch over humanity and that you still feel strongly connected to them. No doubt that is why you had no choice but to defy nature itself. Humanity, proper human history. Truth be told, I am not entirely sure myself. The fact is, I love all people, not just those from proper human history, but from this Lostbelt as well. Even if there is no Europe to be found in this Lostbelt, I still love Adele and Makarios and even other Olympian as though they were my own children. Lady Europa. And that is why I cannot accept Zeus's decision. I cannot let him continue to keep my children close at hand without even giving them a chance to grow. I can understand the urge to keep children young and innocent, for that is a dream many parents have at times. But to actually do so, to actually keep them stilted and suspended, yeah, for a span of 10,000 years, my God. Yeah, true. Is something that I cannot and will not tolerate. Not even that if what Zeus himself has decided is best. Or not even if that is what Zeus himself has decided is best. Lady Demeter once expressed this belief as well. In response, Zeus recalibrated, oh my God, her divine code, causing her to go mad. You know what? I always thought, like, why would Demeter actually, like go along with Zeus's wishes? Because like I could understand Aphrodite to some extent, that she was like, all right, fine, like what Zeus is trying to do, I'm going to help him out. I could understand Aphrodite, but not Demeter, because she's basically mother, connected to Mother Earth, the goddess of what was it, agriculture, something like that. Yeah, the land. So her actually stopping the people from growing and moving forward, always being dependent on the gods, just being spoon-fed by the gods. I felt like Demeter would be someone who would oppose that. But all right, that makes sense. See, like Europa says here, that he recalibrated her divine code, causing her to go mad. I guess that whole thing with Persephone also probably affected her. Do you mean to say Zeus has made modifications to other gods then? Who knows, maybe. I'm guessing maybe Aphrodite as well, because she was talking about how she didn't remember. Yeah, she don't know, but I don't know, remember the whole conversation with Pepe where she said that I've not I've not been in love. The only person I like my proper human history self. I thought she said that because she was like an extraterrestrial mechanical being from this Lostbelt. That's why she lacked those type of emotions or something like that, I thought. But who knows, maybe not. Do you mean Zeus has made modifications to other gods then? Yes, he has. Okay. It was Zeus's burning Lady Aphrodite that made her forget how to love. There you go. It was Zeus' burning Lady Aphrodite that made her forget how to love and caused her to lose one of her two sides. Burning lady? Burning? What does he mean by burning? It is said that there were 4 gods who stood by Zeus during the Olympia Machia. But the reality could not be farther from the truth. The truth is, none of the other gods stood with Zeus. So he killed 5 of them and brought the remaining 5 over to his side with sheer force. Yeah. The remaining 5. Oh, hold on, please. The gods who survived the fourth Makia were Artemis, Poseidon, Demeter, Aphrodite. Yeah. And me, Hephaestus, though in my case, Zeus chose not to destroy me completely, but kept my brain alive in order to help run Olympus more effectively. So of course, for my part, I've been syncing up with Prometheus and cutting off Zeus' supervision network. And together, he and I became the Alliance's collaborators. Okay. So we're talking about a god who controls people and other gods, huh? Yikes. I hope you can forgive me for speaking so plainly in front of you, Your Majesty. Of course, frankly, I have felt the same way for a long time. Lord Zeus was so loving in proper human history, but... yeah, what happened? Here in this Lostbelt. He chose to become something truly frightening. Now no one can reason with him. Not me, not Lady Hera, Lady Europa. It is still soon to weep tears of sorrow, Great Mother Europa. Now that we are all here together at last, we shall be the ones to finally slay him. So please dry your tears, O loving Europa, for our god-destroyer Alliances is now joined by Chaldea. And your tears will be much sweeter when they are tears of victory. I really I'm really not used to Caligula acting like this. He's like the complete opposite of what we see of him. Like he's like narrating poems now. Okay. Please don't cry, Europa. Caligula's right. It's still too soon to cry. Thank you, Caligula. Thank you. Yes, you're right. You're so right. There will be plenty of time for tears later. I am here now to lend you my aid. Prometheus Hephaestus, I now offer you all the magical energy I have saved up over these many years. Oh. Use it to complete the Grand Summon article. Nice. Okay, there you go. And one more thing. Shield Maiden of Chaldea, Marsh Kyrielite? Yes? I have a present for you. Oh, but it's not from me. No, this is a parting gift from the goddess Athena. Oh, makes sense. Athena, I think Athena was a god of, wisdom. Yeah, it was wisdom, wasn't it? Wisdom, war, something like that. Athena, let me check, double check. Athena is the Olympian goddess of wisdom and war. There you go, an adored patroness of the city of Athens. Now, I've seen Athena. Wait, let me check. Let me open up an image. Yeah, all the pictures that I've seen of Athena, she always has a shield with her, and like a lance or something, like that. So that's why I guess she's left something for Marsh, because she's also a shielder. Okay, no battles again. Alright. Okie dokie, I'm gonna head on back now. Wait, so they're not gonna tell us where Marsh got? Maybe later on. Oh my god. I'd love to stay for dinner, but I'm afraid I'll have to take a rain check. Too many prying eyes and keen noses in the great orbital shrine, all wondering where little old me might be after all. Oh, for. You're going to miss me, for. Fun. Well, you're no fun, but I wouldn't have you any other way. Anywho, Queen Europa, I'll let you know if there's any news from over there, so you just take your time. In fact, it'd probably be just raised suspicion if we went back together. Oh, and I'm gonna leave Minerva here, so use her to warp out of here in case of an emergency, okay? Alright then, ta-ta for now. See you later, Mashi. Okay. It's a shame that Pepe won't be here to join us. But if you like, I'd be happy to cook dinner for all of you tonight. I'm sure you must be starved. Damn! A goddess is going to cook dinner. That's something I don't think... what can I say? We'll ever get a chance of in the future. You'll cook for us? Oh. That's some other... I see. Well, we definitely can't do anything on an empty stomach, so I'm all in favor of having a bite to eat. That said, Lady Europa. What's she going to say? Can we make some udon? Is that what she's going to say? Having you personally cook for us feels like it'd be kind of wrong. Okay, never mind. Obviously, I doubt Lady Europa now knows how to cook udon. Or maybe she can. She's a goddess, you know. I think she probably can cook anything or something like that. Oh wait, were you just joking? Is this some kind of Greek humor? Huh? Oh, no, I promise, it was no jest, I truly meant it. I may not know any cooking spells, but I'm fused with Lady Hera now. Oh, is that? And while Lady Hera may not have been as skilled as cook as Lady Hestia, the goddess of the hearth, she was still the goddess of the home. Okay. So if nothing else, I can certainly make sure that every dish will be brimming with divine protection. Ah, I see. Then we'll help you cook. What she said. Right. Are you sure it's okay for us to join too, Queen Europa? Of course, I'm sure there'll be enough for food to go around. Isn't that right, Prometheus Hephaestus? Oh, sure. I've had an apprentice staying here over a year now, so there should be more than enough for everyone. Do you mean Mr. Muramasa? That's right. Even though he's a heroic spirit, he's still in the habit of eating meals regularly. When he's not smithing, he usually makes some dish or other from a place called the Far East. Oh my god. Yo! Shiro's egg and cooking. He never stops, like, you know, like, wherever he is, he's definitely going to cook. Oh my god. I don't know about Muramasa, whether he cooked or not when, you know, like, as a person when he was alive. But obviously, like, you know, like, he is in Shiro's body, I'm guessing. So, there you go. He's been using my workshop's small garden to grow soybeans and rice, and as of late, he's also been making miso and sake. Oh my, that sounds perfect for Japanese cuisine. I've never had Japanese food before. Would you please tell me how to make it, Muramasa? Well, sure, I can walk you through it while I'm making my own meal, but didn't you say you were gonna do the cooking tonight? I think she doesn't know how to make the recipe. I think she probably knows how to cook, but doesn't know how to make the recipes. Might as well join you. I can show you how to cook rice and miso and soup anytime. Great, I'm going to hold you to that. Sure thing. You're a right different sort when you're not around Zeus. It's really throwing me off. Oh. What is it? You that hungry? Oh. Is something wrong, Adele? Oh no, I was just a little lost in thought. I still can't quite believe that Queen Europa herself was our collaborator, or that she's going to cook for us. Yeah, so they didn't know, obviously. Yeah, they were also in the dark. Up until today, I never would have imagined such a thing. You know, it's strange. I know this might sound odd, but ever since you all came here, I've been remembering what it is like to enjoy myself. Only remembering? Well, they have been alive for 10,000 years, so yeah, obviously. Yes, this is just like it was 10,000 years ago. Oh my god. Back when we never knew what might happen and each day wasn't yet a foregone conclusion. There you go. Back when today was different from yesterday and you knew tomorrow would be different from today. You're right, sister. I never thought the day would come when we would actually get to slay the gods. And I never thought I'd see you standing in the kitchen happily cooking away either. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you, Mash. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we rescued you. Yeah, I don't know what we've done without you two. Are you all done talking? Then I'd like everyone who's willing to help. Come with me, please. Right. Coming, Makarios? Yeah, okay, I'll help too. Wonderful. I'm thrilled to see you're all such helpful children. Now let's go make something scrumptious. Now then. While the others are busy preparing dinner, I would like to check my notes on this Lostbelt against your database. Assuming that's all right with you, of course, Prometheus Hephaestus. Me? Well, since I've tasked my apprentice with supervising construction of the article, I guess I've got time to spare. Though my mental resources are sufficient for multitasking, I can answer your question without slowing production. Okay. The Grand Summon article should be ready by tomorrow morning, no problem. So, sage of proper human history, what did you want to ask me? I see. Yes, your theory about the continent of Atlantis is correct, as is your understanding of each Makia. Then, as I suspected, you and the other gods were originally supposed to lose their true mechanical bodies during the second Makia. Yeah. Exactly, about 10,000 years ago when we fought the white ruin that descended from the sky. It was apparently supposed to wipe out the entire prehistoric civilization, gods and humans alike, at least in proper human history. But we defeated it, and in doing so managed to keep our Aletheia, or our mechanical god bodies as you call them. Yeah, so basically the second Makia would have, I'm guessing, wiped everything out, and humans... Wait, just a sec. We fought entire prehistoric civilization, gods and humans alike. Okay, so I'm guessing everyone will be dead. Life would cease, and then again, little by little, life would sprout, and humans would, well, not humans, but obviously plants. Then I'm guessing animals, and then the evolution of humans, apes, and they kind of transform, evolving to humans. And a civilization will start, and that's how it's going to go. But the gods would never be back. The gods would be would lose their mechanical bodies, and that was it. So that was supposed to happen. That did not happen here because they defeated what was it called, the White Ruin, and they defeated it and kept the mechanical bodies, and the gods were like, all right, we'll rule over everything or something like that. And this is where it kind of progressed, and now we are seeing the results of it. Just a moment, did you say prehistoric civilization? I sure did. Then that must be the lost civilization of Atlantis. Oh, that disappeared during the second Lucas Makia. Yeah, it is indeed. Okay, understandable. Oh wow, this is a huge discovery. Then your hypothesis was right, Holmes. So the mystical continent of Atlantis really did exist. I see, so it was destroyed in the second Makia, not sunk by the wrath of the gods as Plato would have it. Okay. Okay. My data on the Great Floods all come from proper human history, not this Lostbelt. Oh, I heard there were 2 floods in total, but I don't know any of the details. You'll have to ask our proper human history counterparts about those. Okay. Assuming you ever get a chance to meet them in the future travels, of course. I wonder if we will ever, I don't know. Understood. While the chances of summoning a demiurge level divine spirit are slim, true, I will hope for the best. All this talk about the second Makia really takes me back. That was one of the fiercest battles I've ever fought. The white ruin that came from space was ruthless in its quest to destroy everything. The invader was called Sephar. There you go. Or perhaps Sephir. Oh my god, this is the whole Stella thing that's popping, coming up now. From space. Was it anything like the foreign god, perhaps? Not at all. The foreign god's trees of emptiness are still comprised of a structure we can understand. Now, as I said, I kind of forgot most things about Extella, but as far as I remember, the white giant or Sephir's actual identity is Altera, isn't it? Altera or Attila the Hun. I remember, I forgot the whole thing, my god. Like they kind of explained it very nicely in Extella, what actually happened, why, what is Altera and all that stuff, the white giant and everything, and I forgot most of the stuff. So, okay, interesting. And that same Altera we can summon in Arcadia, so I need to go back and check Extella again. But the White Ruin's structure was far beyond the comprehension of any intelligence on this planet. Okay. But it has nothing to do with Caldia's endeavors, so there is no reason for you to trouble yourself about it. It came here for the sole purpose of destroying us and this world's prehistoric civilization. Oh. There was no life form on Earth that could stand up to it. We gods only managed to survive, because Zeus succeeded at becoming an omnipotent composite god right at the last moment. How? What changed from proper human history? Composite god? Oh? Yes, combination of other gods. Did you or not already know that? What gods? What combination? We mechanical gods all possess the ability to yeah, we know that. Combine with one another, or we did anyway. Yeah, like for example, Prometheus, Hephaestus, and Hera and Europa, I'm guessing. So what about Zeus? In fact, we originally all used to be single being named Chaos. Okay. Incidentally, our survival and combat capabilities tend to improve the closer we get to our primordial Chaos root. As evidence, the previous generation of Titan-class warships were even sturdier than we were. But Zeus is in a class of his own. He is the omnipotent supreme being, the demiurge who wields the thunderbolts. He defeated the Titans, stole the holy vessel Kronos' crown, the mark of their flagship that ties our entire pantheon together, and even managed to obliterate the White Ruin. Yes, the only reason we 12 Olympians were able to defeat the White Ruin is because Zeus served as the core piece to our fusion. Oh, so all of them fused, I'm guessing. So what you're trying to say is, oh, Zeus is really damn strong. Indeed, if nothing else, I can tell you that in this Lostbelt he has wielded power capable of obliterating an enemy from beyond this very planet. Okay. Even if he should happen to lose all the other composite gods, he is still the greatest, most powerful god of all. Well, that's great. Alright, no battles here either, okay. Souls to be equals in due course for. That was so good. I've eaten in all sorts of ages and places, and your cooking, Lady Europa, was some of the best I've ever had. Man, when I first got to Olympus, I never thought I'd get to have such great breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Well, this is a goddess who made food for you. Obviously, it's going to be divine, you know? Well, I guess I never did end up having lunch today, but the dinner more than made up for it. The meal was really great. It was really great meal. Yes, it was. I learned so much about both good nutrition and varied flavors from it. You know, I'd like to try cooking myself once we get back to Caldia base. I think I may just be able to put these experiences to good use in some way. Oh no, I didn't do anything special. I was simply copying what I've seen others do before. Adele and Makarios did all the truly hard work. You're far too generous, Lady Europa. All we did was follow your instructions. You're a way better cook than any mere culinary student. Most of them only care about working on their so-called cutting-edge research. As long as you know the basic of Olympian ingredients and culinary techniques, anyone can cook like that if they put a little love into it. True. Still, I do appreciate the compliment. Thank you all so much for helping me. If we continue working together like this, Operation God Destroyer should succeed in no time. Hurrah! Ra. Ra. Oh. Nero. Hey yo, calm him down. He's going to go back to his previous state again. Oh man, I haven't heard that in a while. I thought it was only right that I shout on someone's behalf as well. Though absent from dinner, but I'm sure Canis is nearby watching in spirit form. Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess Canis is probably still kind of ticked. Well, a god is here, so... Though I probably shouldn't let Canis hear me say that, or someone would materialize just in time to bring a giant spear down on my head. Speaking of missing people, is Holmes still at it? Oh, I think so. Then how much magical energy will the Grand Summon consume? Normally a summon makes use of the mana in this atmosphere and the summoner's own orb. However, if we were to summon a being capable of bringing down a god, I'm not sure even this Lostbelt's extensive reserves of atmospheric mana, which admittedly far surpasses anything to hand in proper human history, will suffice. So if we are to complete this grand summon as the heroic spirits called it, I presume we'll need to augment our magical energy supply somehow? Of course you will. Strictly speaking, this summoning ritual doesn't use a summoner, given its vast magical energy requirements. I've designed it to make use of the infinity crystal above Olympus. Oh, okay. Have you now? More accurately, I've designed it to access the infinity crystal through the Olympians' own god-made ley line, thereby providing us with an inexhaustible supply of magical energy. So we're going to use their stuff to to summon a grand servant who's going to kill them. Alright. We will use the enemy... There you go. We'll use the enemy's own power against them. The god-made ley line. That's the ley line that's kept completely under the god's close supervision. Oh yeah, true. Our spells weren't able to do much to touch it, but that won't be the case for you. Then does that mean that the god-made ley line was? Of course, I'm the one who made it, even if I only did so reluctantly and under Zeus's orders. I suspected as much. So yes, I know all there is to about the god-made ley line, right down to its unusual vulnerability. Oh. Vulnerability, you say? The ley line may be an invisible magical energy network that serves as a transcendent source of magical energy, but since it was never completed, it's also full of holes. Okay. Its greatest vulnerability is the fact that it exists in spaces all throughout Olympus. By placing special spells and formations at these spaces, we're able to draw a truly massive summoning circle that covers all of Olympus, even as the gods remain none the wiser. Oh, so they're using that to make the summon circle. Okay. That is the summoning circle that lays at the heart of the operation, and they are the very spells that you and the heroic spirits of the Alliance have already put in place. Okay. Alright. Sounds like they're having a pretty involved conversation. I'm going to get some night here. A little walk to help my digestion ought to be just the thing. If you're going outside, I'll come with you. I will too, senpai. At this depth, the underground passages are bound to be dangerous. There's no telling how many autonomous weapons may be stationed nearby. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Old man Prometheus / Hephaestus cut off their connection to the surveillance network, right? Then, like I said, this ought to be just the thing to help my digestion. But I'll be fine, I promise. If I really think I'm in trouble, I'll hightail it out of there immediately. I might have reached the void, but I'm still an unscrupulous sword fighter at heart. I'm not gonna challenge an opponent I know I can't beat. Okay. Anyway, it's walk time. Be back soon. What's up with her? You know you guys didn't have to come with me, right? Or are you just here on a hunch or something? Well, Adele, Makarios? Uh, Wait, why are they here? It's dangerous to walk along these underground passages alone. Besides, I couldn't help but notice that Muramasa wasn't at dinner. Oh. At first I thought he might be at the back of the workshop, but he wasn't there either. Oh no, is Musashi going to fight with him or something? Sounds like we're thinking along the same lines. You hear that, Lord Muramasa? I know you can. I'm sure you've got things to talk about. You don't want the Chaldeans overhearing, so I came to pay you a visit myself. Oh. Figured to show up here, but I didn't expect those twins to come along too. Just to be clear, I don't got anything to talk about. Oh, that's too bad because I sure do, and it's got something to do with how insanely dangerous you are. I know you said you were staying neutral earlier, but the moment you hand the article over to Master, you're planning to cut him in two in the spot, aren't you? Well, yeah, when you finish one job, you move to the next, right? Oh boy. That fake priest Rasputin gave me 2 jobs to do as a part of my foreign god disciples' duties. The first was to protect Prometheus Hephaestus in Olympus. Oh, really? Apparently, as the god of knowledge and the forge, his skills are essential to, keeping Olympus running smoothly. And since old Zeus signed off that job, I have got no reason to refuse it. The second job was to destroy Hephaestus in Atlantis. Oh. Those would seem to be, cross purposes? That one was all Zeus, said he forbade Chaldia and Hephaestus from coming into contact. And taking Hephaestus out was the quickest and easiest way to ensure they didn't. But killing a god's still a big deal even in Atlantis, and not even Lord Odysseus there could go through with it. So that's where we came in. Rasputin demolished the proper human history's heroic spirits while I cut the Forge God's main unit clean in two. Okay. It's terrible. So you're here to keep Hephaestus safe? And elsewhere you killed him, huh? What the hell's the sense in that? I told you I cut him in two. Didn't say nothing about killing. What? Though I did say that Hephaestus has been destroyed in my report. Cut him in two. Huh? So what exactly does that mean? Alright, here's the deal. Prometheus Hephaestus is incredibly skilled, but he's also the stubbornest old mule I've ever met. Said he wanted to make a summoner thingabomb and was gonna blow himself up unless I helped him. I couldn't let him since it was my job to protect him and all, so I agreed to the apprenticeship until the gizmo was done. After that, he said his own manipulators were too old and decrepit for delicate work or some such, and wasted no time putting me to work. And one of those odd jobs involved going to Atlantis to fetch his backup data. Okay. Said he needed an additional brain to finish making the article. Bunch of bull, huh? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. First you follow the order by cutting him in half, then you go get his backup to effectively bring him back to life. Okay. That sounds like something out of a comedy routine. You're a real scramp, Grandpa. Anyway, I take it that means you killed Hephaestus so much, liked Hephaestus so much you were willing to really stick your neck out for him. We might not agree on most things, but that Greek god of forges works so good it damn near brings a tear to my eye. Is that so? Anyway, there was one other thing that Zeus ordered me to do that didn't have anything to do with Hephaestus. Get rid of you lot. Yeah. So once I finish this job, that's the next one I gotta take care of. Great. Ain't no sense in doing things out of order. Gotta do my jobs one at a time to make sure they're done right. It ain't like I'm ignoring the foreign god's orders or betraying Zeus. So does that mean you're ignoring Zeus's commands until the article is finished? Yeah. Basically, that's it. So he's just gonna wait a little bit more. Of course, ain't like Zeus is paying me for the job. I'm just playing along with him because they say he's the big Buddha in charge here. Oh my. Yeah, I never thought I'd feel sorry for Zeus, but I guess there's a first time for everything. That being said, it does feel like it's time for me to move on. I might be able to handle Kaldia on my own, but deep down I'm just a swordsmith. No way I could take on Kaldia, Musashi, Caligula and Canis all at the same time. So I'll try my luck elsewhere. Wait, what? Besides, now that you lot showed up, the great Prometheus Hephaestus workshop, all but done for. I take the summon what's it somewhere deep soon as you get your hands on it before others come a call-in. Wait, what? So you're going to leave us alone? I mean, that's great and all, but what about finishing the summon thing? Yeah. You don't gotta worry about that. It might not be done tonight, but I've set it up so it'll get done by morning. Oh my god, this Muramasa is so weird. Like, I feel like he's even weirder in this Lostbelt. Like, he first, like, you know, the things that he's saying makes us feel as if he's going to be antagonistic towards us. Then he kind of completely goes back on that and he's like, oh, I can't be bothered. And it's just like, what? He was just saying a few seconds ago that he was going to kill us as soon as, like, you know, that job is done, but now he's like, you know what, I'm having second thoughts about it because obviously, like, Musashi, Canis, like, you know, like, Holmes, everyone's just there, and I like, you know, I don't think I'll be able to handle you lot. Like, you know, I'm just a swordsmith. So yeah, I probably won't kill him. That's just what he said. So, oh my god. Well, see you around. Don't forget to give my regards to the Kaldia kid. Yes, I will do. Take care. Wait, you mean you're leaving right this second? Hey, Rasputin's... Okay, Rasputin's supervising the cryptors and Ashi... There you go. He was just going to say his name. I mean, Limbos is up to... is to keep an eye on the Lostbelt Kings. But my job doesn't really begin until the foreign god guy actually shows up. Oh. Apparently I'm supposed to be their butler or... What? What is happening? Wait, so... Alright, I guess. Apparently I'm supposed to be the butler or something. Anyway, I'm gonna do that job right. I can't go letting myself get defeated now. In the meantime, might as well work on getting the big god some clothes. Because if what they say is true, they're gonna arrive here, Bucknick. This guy is throwing me off. What is happening? Okay. Oh my god, the priestess is here. Don't worry, she's just here as an arbiter. She can't do anything to you, and she wouldn't even if she could. And she doesn't even say anything to, like, you know, like, tell, like, you know, like, the foreign gods' disciples or anything like that, inform them. Nothing. I guess she's the observer, I guess. Like, observer as in the sense that she wouldn't interfere in anything. But I do wonder, what's her, like, why is she even here then? Like, just to observe? Like, the reason? I'm sure I'll get to know in the future. So, yeah. Oh, and one last thing. You two are the last alliance survivors, right? Yes, that's right. This might not be my place, but don't go throwing your lives away like them Satsuma Hayato folk did. Satsuma Hayato? Who's that? Satsuma Hayato? Who is Satsuma Hayato? What this? Tatsuma Kenshi Hayato, is that a, no, or is this? I can't even find anything on the internet. There's one thing that, like, one article where I can see there's someone called Tatsuma Kenshi Hayato. I don't even know if this. Okay, I cannot find anything. Never mind. Let me know. Like, who is this? I can see there's like an article for Hayato people, and then Hayato rebellion. Okay, the Hayato, which is Japanese for falcon people, were a people of ancient Japan who lived in Satsuma and Osumi regions of southern Kyushu. Oh, okay. Oh, so he's talking about, oh, the Satsuma Hayato is not a person's name. Okay, as far as I could understand. He's talking about the Hayato people from the Satsuma region. Okay. Oh, and they were in a rebellion, as far as I could see. It was a rebellion of the Hayato of southern Kyushu against the... Wait, what? Just a sec. Hayato of southern Kyushu against the Yamato dynasty of Japan. Oh. During the Nara period, after a year and a half of fighting, the Hayato were defeated and imperial court established its rule over southern Kyushu. Okay. Ain't no point in winning a war if it ends up costing your soul. Of course, that's just one man's opinion. I might be old, but I know I'm a hell lot younger than you two, so I won't insist you to listen to me. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but I do appreciate your concern for us. So thanks for that, Fawn Smithy. Oh damn! Like by the end of it, obviously they're going to die because the Lostbelt is going to be pruned. But are they like trying to sacrifice themselves before? Because like, Muramasa says that, so. And thanks for showing our great god of the forge, the last decent god in this whole kingdom. The kind of respect that even we couldn't give him. Hey now, it's nothing like that. Like I said, he just turned out to be even more of a stubborn old man than me. Oh god. Hey guys, I'm back. We had a power cut for a few minutes. And yeah, we're back again. So, what was I saying? I even forgot what I was talking about. My god. I think what was it? Okay, I forgot what I was talking about. Never mind. Alright, so yeah, turned out to be more of a stubborn old man than me. Alright, okay. I'd like to thank you too, Muramasa. And I promise I'll remember your warning right to our final moments. Oh damn. That's so. Guess you already made your choice then. I won't forget you two kids. Just make sure you both live good lives, you hear? Okay, that's it. I'm going to end it here because yeah, I think it's almost 1 hour and I don't know. Hopefully there's no more power cuts, so I'm going to end this here, you know. So thanks for watching, guys. This was my this was my this was my gameplay video of Lostbelt 5 Olympus. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say and I'll check them out. So that's it. So now like, you know, this video, in today's video, a few things happened that is like Europa talked about what, like, you know, why she's doing this, kind of, you know, like her motivations, how she's not happy with how Zeus is actually stopping his children from growing, like, you know, he's stagnating them, and all that stuff. And we got to kind of meet Athena as well, in a way you could say. Like, you know, the thing is getting prepared. The Hephaestus Prometheus is making the final summon article, and Muramasa like, you know, is also helping, I think. Yeah. And Muramasa is a character who is just completely like, you know, in the previous video as well, at first he started with kind of, it seemed like he's going to be like, you know, antagonistic towards us. Then he says, I'll be neutral. And then again here Musashi, when she goes alone trying to find Muramasa, because she realized like he's going to do something after we get the summon article. He says, at first he says, yeah, obviously that's another job. This job is to like, you know, kind of make like, you know, protect Hephaestus, and after that like, you know, I'm going to move to the next job, which is dealing with you lot. So obviously I'm going to cut off the master. And then he says like, but I guess there's a lot of strong fighters here. For example, you, Musashi, then Kaenis is there as well. Lady Europa is also here, and I don't think I'll be able to handle you lot. So yeah, I'll probably don't do that and ignore you all, and I'll just leave. And like oh my god, this is really interesting the way he kind of okay, another thing, the foreign god wants to make him her butler. I don't even know if this is a her or him, the foreign god I'm talking about. I'll be assuming, but I guess you know, no, this is a foreign god, so yeah, you cannot assume anything. It can either be a male, female, or I don't know. So like, I'm going to like the foreign god is going to make him the butler. Like what? Okay, I guess Shiro can probably do nice butler, you know, like as a butler he'd be really good. I don't know about Muramasa, but Shiro, I think he can probably handle that. But yeah, anyways, enough about that. So that's it. This is a good like an interesting, like, you know, things, more information, and from the next one I think we'll again start the fightings. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will be back tomorrow with another video of my Olympus gameplay. So see you guys then. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.